What's up everyone? Welcome to S-TEC TV. My name is Tony. I'm the social media coordinator here at the Peter E. Schmitt Company. And today, we are celebrating 4th of July. 4th of July is a time of celebration, of food, family, friends, but also fireworks. Fireworks are a staple of the 4th of July. And they're so exciting, but also can be very loud, and certainly cannot be used inside. But even if it's not 4th of July, maybe you just want a little flashiness or a little extra spark at your event. Well, JMAZ has the answer for you. This here is the JMAZ Firestorm F3. Available in black and chrome, it is a compact, portable, and versatile cold spark machine that is quite adjustable to fit whatever your needs. It has no flames, no smoke, no bad smells. It's environmentally friendly, and it can be used outdoors and indoors. When you show up somewhere with this thing and you turn it on, it just screams professional. But not only with what it produces, the product itself is quite solid, but it's also quite lightweight, especially compared to some other similar products. It weighs 14.6 pounds, it takes 500 watts to run and draws 4.2 amps. This means you can daisy chain up to 4 units using the included PowerCon jumper cables to run off a 20 amp circuit without worrying about tripping the breaker. And as mentioned, the size is quite compact. The dimensions are 10.3 wide, 10.3 deep, and 12.3 high. If you look at some other similar products, they are significantly larger. One well-known product is a whole 5 inches taller and 2 inches wider and deeper. So you are getting a much more compact unit here from JMAZ. Now let's take a look at the unit itself. On the top, we have the area where you load the powder. It has a screw top lid to keep the powder inside. Then there is the exit chamber. On the front of the unit, it's pretty simple. On the sides, you've got handles to carry, both sides. And then on the back, that's where all the important stuff is. Here we have a PowerCon in for power, and a PowerCon out, which is used for daisy chain power of multiple units. Then we have 3-pin DMX in and out. We have an input for the wireless remote control here. The USB is used for updates, you don't have to worry about that though. Access for a fuse, and a power switch, on and off. Then over here we have an LCD display used for viewing the menu options, then buttons for navigating that menu, and then this next part, it's kind of cool. This here is called the Induction Zone. Sounds fancy. But this is actually quite important. When you first get the unit, you have 1200 seconds of runtime, which is equivalent to 20 minutes. As you use the Firestorm, the timer will tick down. Once that timer reaches 0, the unit will no longer run. So you have to reset it. How you do that is each time you purchase a new bag of the powder, it comes with an RFID scan card. This card will reset the run timer to 1200 seconds. The card is a single-use card, so once you use it, you can't use it again. So make sure to only scan it when you need to. But it is a good rule of thumb to scan it every time you get a new bag of powder. Now, since I mentioned the power, you have 2 options from JMAZ. The first option is for indoor or outdoor use. You get 200 grams of powder in the pouch, which gives you 15 to 20 minutes of usage. The chamber accepts about 150 grams at a time, so you won't use the entire pouch at once. This powder will give you a spark height up to 13 feet high, and we also have a second option, as I mentioned, but this one is only for outdoor use. This powder will give you a spark height up to 18 feet high, but also expands in the air for a little extra flare, which is super cool. These are the only two powders approved to work with the JMAZ Firestorm, so you must use one of these two options. These powders were designed to give you the best performance out of your machines, as other powders could cause your machines to clog or perform poorly, which is not what you want. Now, for running it, when you are going to use this, always think about safety. Safety first, always. When placing it, make sure it is in a clear, well-ventilated area with a perimeter of 5 to 10 feet. Depending on the state and even the county you are in, there could be a license or a permit required, or you might not be able to use it indoors at all. So make sure to do your research beforehand to make sure you are able to use it in your area, or that you get the proper license to operate it. Also built in is a tip over safety. So if the unit senses that it's tipped more than 45 degrees, it will automatically stop any spark output. When you control this thing, there are multiple ways to control it. Included in the box is a wireless RF remote. Yes, RF, not IR. The frequency of the remote is the same for all remotes shipped with the Firestorm, which means you can connect the included receiver to each unit, then use one remote to control them all, which is really nice. Now, one feature with the receiver also that I really like is the back of it is magnetic. So you can just stick it right to the unit and it just will just stay there. You can also run the Firestorm using DMX. It only takes 2 channels of DMX, so it is quite simple. Now, the included remote is quite easy to use as well, but it's quite powerful. You have 12 buttons on it in total. In the top left is a power button, which is used to link the remote to the wireless receiver. There's the stop button, which will stop and turn off the sparks. The clean button will run the cleaning cycle. We will get into that in a second. The on button will start the preheating process, and the off button will turn off the preheating process. Then over here, you have a 5, 10, 12, and 30 buttons. These will run the unit for the designated number of seconds. Then over here, we have a low, middle, and high, and that will start a continuous stream of sparks at the designated height. Now, I mentioned the cleaning process. This self-cleaning function is meant to be used after every use. It cleans out all of the leftover powder that is in the exit chamber. It is really there to prolong the life of your Firestorm and to help prevent the exit chamber from becoming clogged. You can run it using DMX or the remote, and you'll let it run until you no longer see any sparks coming out of the exit chamber. That means it's all clean. So this unit, it's pretty freaking sweet. You can purchase it individually or in a package of 2 or 4 units. The Black Firestorm comes in at $999.99. The Chrome is $1099.99. These both come with a PowerCon cable, PowerCon jumper, and the wireless RF remote. You can also purchase these in a 2-pack, as I mentioned. The Black is $1999.99, and the Chrome is $2199.99. This will include 2 units and 2 of each of the accessories. The 4-piece in Black is $39.99, and the Chrome is $43.99.99. And again, 4 of the accessories. When you purchase the 2 or the 4-pack, you will also receive a road case to transport them in. That road case can fit up to 4 units. You will also receive a pouch of the indoor-outdoor powder for each unit. So if you do the math there, if you buy the multiple unit packages, you get the road case and the powder at no cost. That's pretty sweet. But one thing to keep in mind is if you buy these individually, you will need to buy the case and the powder separately. The powder will run you $44.99 per 200 gram pouch for the indoor-outdoor, and the outdoor is $64.99 per 200 grams. If you want to learn more about the Firestorm or JMAZ, you can head down to the links in the description below, or you can reach out to your local JMAZ dealer. We, the Peter E. Schmitt Company, are also here to help you and answer any questions you might have. So, if you have one, leave it in the comments down below and we will get back to you. So, to wrap this thing up and send it out, happy 4th of July, everyone. Hope you can get out there and make your own fireworks show, indoor or outdoor, with the JMAZ Firestorm F3. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something.